Hey, welcome to my channel, and look at this. Yes, it is the Sennheiser HD800, and I got this recently. I got this because that's a long story to tell. Well, if you watched my previous video, you will know that I have a speaker set in my university hall. That's a pair of KF R300 and a tube amplifier, which is a really good sounding combo. And after using it for like 3 months, I've already get used to that kind of speaker sounding, that kind of imaging, the soundstage. The singer is in front of you, the guitar is there, and yeah, just like that. And I also really like to listening to speaker because it's very comfortable that you don't have to wear anything on your head compared to headphones. So after I go back to my home and I listen to my open back headphone like the HD650 and the SD21, I feel kind of frustrated because I don't really get that kind of sounding, that kind of imaging from my headphones, and also they are not very comfortable for wearing for a long time. The SC21 is quite heavy. The HD 650, it's I mean, the climbing force, the climbing pressure, it's a bit uncomfortable. So I end up selling all of them. I only kept my my custom-made earbud, like the High Audio 10A and also the Drix Audio Roseanne. But then I found that I really miss the speaker sounding at my university hall. But my room, my bedroom, it's not appropriate for a speaker system because first it's small. There's no room for putting a bookshelf speaker in here. The acoustic performance in such an environment will also not good. So I try to go back to headphones again, and what I want to what I want is something that sounds like speaker and very comfortable for wearing for a long time. And that's it. My only option, the Sennheiser HD800. And also to me it is the king of dynamic driver headphones. Yes, I'm not talking about the stacks, I'm not talking about the LCD free to, no, I'm talking about dynamic driver headphones. This is the best one among the free flagship in my opinion. Well, I also like the K1 very much, but in my review video I took long before of the K12, I mentioned that I worried about the quality of it, the construction of its structure. It's quite weak actually, and bad thing that's happened on my friend's K12. So one sign of its K12, it's say the wiring was broken, so he has to go back for repairing, and so I simply picked this one. And although there are many other reviews on the internet and on YouTube's about this headphone, but I still want to do a like short review of it because I really love this headphone. And so the first impression of this headphone must be the soundstage. In my opinion, it has the biggest soundstage, the most speaker-like soundstage in all dynamic driver headphones, and actually all headphones in my opinion. And well, there's something called AKG K1000, but I don't really consider that thing as a pair of headphones. It's more like a pair of speaker hanging around here, okay? No, I don't consider it as a headphone. So this is still the best soundstage headphone that you can get. And it also has the best imaging in headphones. so you can really get that kind of the singers in front of you, the guitarists, they are feeling, okay, I call it. And also you can hear the those musical instruments in a more real size. For many headphones or earbud, you will hear some small imaging, like small musical instruments playing inside your head. But with this headphone, it's an out of head experience, and everything has a more relatively normal size, like a big real size violin, big guitar. And so when I close my eyes and listen to this, it really feels like I'm in my university hall listening to my speaker set. And the other thing is the extremely high definition. You can really hear tremendous details from this. It's for referencing, I believe. And but I would say it's treble. It's kind of unnatural, because I don't really think that in reality you hear that sharp and such detailed treble in real life. But so you really need to match it with some warmer sounding amplifier, or a darker sounding sound source, maybe your DAC, and but all the frequency, it's overall it's really brilliant. And but this thing is really hard to drive. It's really hard to drive to sound good. If you just plug this headphone directly to your cell phone or your player or your computer, it sounds awful to me. And it sounds thin, it sounds dry, it sounds lack of bass, the sound stage is small, the image is horrible, it sounds flat, like 2D, not 3D. So you really need to match it with a good amplifier, like this. And this is the Pathos Aurium. But actually, I don't really know how to pronounce it correctly, because it's an Italian brand, so I don't really know should I pronounce it as Pathos. But it is a hybrid amplifier. You see tubes on top of it, but it's actually a hybrid one. So it used two 6922 tube and four MOSFET transistor, and it's a Class A structure amplifier, so it's really damn hot while doing operation. During operation. So but in my opinion, this is a really good looking and also beautiful sounding amplifier. With this amplifier, the treble on your HD800 will sound very smooth and exquisite. I believe the tube smoothed out the treble a bit, so you won't hear that kind of harsh treble on your HD800. And it also sounds very open. It's airy. It's transparent. It really opens up the soundstage on the HD800, and it sounds very three-dimensional. And as I mentioned before, it's HD800. It's a referencing phone. There's no any coloration on the HD800. So some people might say that listening to the vocals with HD800, it's not a very good option, because there's no coloration and no emotion. But with this amplifier, I would say it sounds very good, because the tube provides you a very smooth, slightly sweet and warm vocals. And it also has a very good bass. It's punchy, it sounds very fast and accurate, full of details. So this amplifier, it's truly a good match with the Sennheiser HD800. But I also heard that this amplifier can drive those headphones with low impedance very well, like the TH900, and so I really recommend this to you. And I'm now actually considering changing the tubes on it, because I want a even more richer and slightly warmer sounding from it. I'm not considering maybe change it to the Gold Lion 6922. I heard that those are very good tubes. So if I got that on it, I will maybe do another review to talk about those tubes. And so I think that's it. This is the end of my video. Thanks for your watching, and please subscribe.